Good morning, class. As we were doing chapter 3 of English literature, that is the magic letter, and yesterday we have done answer the following questions briefly. We have written all the 5 questions in our notebooks. Now today we are going to do the exercises of that. Today we are going to do 2 exercises. First one is fill in the blanks with appropriate feeling. This exercise is on page number 21. And other one is you have to rewrite the sentences using capital letter, and at the end you have to put a full stop or the question mark. The place where we will get a sentence, there you will put a full stop at the end, and the place where you will be asking about the information, where you will get information, there you have to put the question mark. So, and this exercise, rewrite the sentence, is on page number 23. You have to do these. You have to fill these 2 exercises in your book only. Don't write anything in your notebook. So open to page number 21 and let us read the sentences and fill it in our books. Now today we are going to do 2 exercises, as I have told you. That first exercise is on page number 21. So open to page number 21 in your books. First exercise is B1. This exercise we are going to do. Fill in the blanks with the word expressing appropriate feelings. Now here are some of the feelings given over here. You have to read these sentences and then fill these feelings in this. First one is happy, second one is sad, third one is proud, afraid, joy. These are the 5 feelings: happy, sad, proud, afraid and joy. So, first sentence is Jonathan is dancing with. We are going to fill joy. Jonathan is dancing with joy. So, the first answer is joy. Second is the little mouse is dash of big cat. So, afraid. The little mouse is afraid of the big cat. Third one is Shivam is dash to see his broken toy. Shivam is sad to see his broken toy. Fourth one is my parents are very dash of her. My parents are very proud of her. Proud of her. Fifth one is, that is the last one. Quincy, my pet dog, was dashed to see me. Quincy, my pet dog, was happy to see me. Now here we have used all these 5 words in the blanks which express some appropriate feelings. After doing this exercise B, turn to page number 23. In this page number 23, we are going to do A exercise. A exercises. Now, before starting this exercise, let us read some of the phrases and sentences. Phrases and sentences. Look at these words from the story. I just was sure that there would be another clue waiting for him. This is the best surprise ever. These group of words make complete sense. Yes, they are making complete sense in themselves. So the group of words that together make a complete sentence is called a sentence. The group of words you have already read about the sentence, and the definition of sentence have been explained to you. So the group of words that together gives a complete sense and the complete meaning, it is called a sentence. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, a question mark or an exclamation mark. A sentence always ends with a full stop, question mark or an exclamation mark. Now read these words from the story. Clue waiting for him, best surprise ever. The above examples are phrases. Phrases are meaningful group of words that together do not make a complete sense. But phrases does not give us a complete sense. A phrase can be a part of a sentence but cannot be a complete sentence on its own. Phrase can be a part of its sentence but cannot complete a sentence on its own. Types of sentences. Read these sentences. Biryani is ready. You will have to wait. The two sentences above our statement. A statement gives information or states an idea. A statement gives us an idea. It always ends with a full stop. Now read these sentences. Can't you guess? Is this a mistake? These sentences are questions. They ask about the information. Statements give us an idea, or questions ask about the statement. Questions ask for information. They end in the question mark. Now the first one is read these sentences using capital letter, full stop or question marks. We have been given 5 sentences over here. You have to just read them and use capital letter, and at the end whatever you think full stop is necessary or question mark is ready, you have to put there. So the first sentence is it is very cold. So the correct way to write is it is very cold. Put a full stop at the end because it is a statement. Now second one is what are you eating? So this is asking for information. So the correct answer for this will be what are you eating? So if we are asking for information, then we'll put a question mark at the end. So what are you eating? Now the third one is who is the person standing at the gate? This is also the same one. It is also asking for information. So the answer for this is who is this person standing at the gate. Put a question mark at the end because this is also asking for the information. Fourth one is the palace is marvelous. The answer for this will be the palace is, there is no space over here, let us write over here marvelous. Put a full stop at the end because it is a sentence. Now the last one is where is my laptop? This is also asking for information. So where is my laptop? Put a question mark at the end because this is showing that this is also asking for a information. Now as we have done 2 exercises today, now homework for you all is you have to learn the first 5 questions and answer that we have done yesterday. Learn all the question and answer thoroughly. Thank you.